Hello, good morning, YouTube world. How are ya? Just checking in with everybody to see how it's going today. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, leave me a share. How's it going today? Today's a busy day for Kiki, so I will only be able to be on today. Hello, busy mama, working in the bushes. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I've got a lot going on today, so I will probably do a live right now, and I will probably wait until everyone's in bed, and I've got another case to cover tonight. Today, I'm wanting to talk about Sumner County and why are so many cases going cold. This is all my opinion, my speculation, and from research. I try to bring as many receipts as I can, guys. I just pulled up a few cases real quick of Sumner County that they've been working on. I want to play some videos. I'm not sure what's going on there. We all don't know. We are not there. Only the residents know and the families that are going through what they're going through in that town. So hang on just a second. We're going to pull up the screen. Okay, I'm going to add it to the screen. We're going to read this and play a video. I cannot see chat, guys, when I'm reading. So I will get back to your comments in just a little while. I'm going to play this video. We're going to read some first. This is Sumner County, Tennessee. One new lead and nothing since. It's been more than 2 decades since a mother of 4 disappeared. The Sumner County investigators are desperate to learn more. Brandy Thomerson struggled with bipolar disorder and drug addiction. Her husband told News 2 she sometimes would disappear. However, what normally would be just a couple of days has turned into 20 years. Brandy was reported missing in the March of 2003. She was last seen at a restaurant in Portland called the Iron Skillet, explained Chief Deputy Eric Craddock of Sumner County Sheriff's Office. Let's scroll down. Brandy was 42 years old at the time of her disappearance. After 15 years of unanswered questions, News 2 had sat down with her husband. Everybody loved her. She was fun to be around, said William Thomerson. Now, 5 years after that interview, investigators are still left wondering what happened. At the time of her disappearance, the couple owned a restaurant in Portland, Tennessee. After 45 minutes north of downtown on the Tennessee and Kentucky border, William went to pick Brandy up on one night. The doors were locked and Brandy was nowhere to be found. She was supposed to be back at work that her husband owned and just never showed back up, Craddock said. Then a lead in the case would bring law enforcement to Davidson County. Craddock explained Brandy was last seen getting into a champagne-colored vehicle with tinted windows. Detectives located the owner of the car and learned that Brandy had been taken to the Dickerson Road area in Nashville, where she was dropped off at an area motel. The statement is that she was dropped off at an area motel in Dickerson Road area and then vanished into thin air. She has not been seen or heard from since, said Craddock. Every lead that we follow ended up in a dead end. There was nothing else that we could find to do to attempt to find her. Sumner County detectives believe someone knows something about this disappearance, and they hope someone will come forward. Okay, we're going to play the video for you guys. I'm going to turn my sound up.
But it's been 20 years. Tonight, News 2's My Owens takes us inside the case.
Brandy was reported missing in March of 2003.
Brandy Thomerson was 42 years old. The wife and mother of 4 has never been found.
Oh, everybody loved her. She was fun to be around.
5 years ago, we talked to her husband, William Thomerson. Back then, the couple owned a restaurant in Portland. About 45 minutes north of downtown on the Tennessee-Kentucky border.
She was supposed to be back at work at the restaurant that her and her husband owned and just never showed back up.
When we spoke with her husband, he thought nothing of Brandy's disappearance, telling News 2 she would go missing all the time, struggling with drugs and alcohol. She also had a bipolar disorder.
Just an addictive personality or behavior she couldn't control.
But she was never gone this long, which is why soon after the family filed a missing persons report. Then a lead in the case, bringing law enforcement from Sumner County to Davidson.
The statement is that she was dropped off at an area hotel in the Dickerson Road area and then vanished into thin air. She's not been seen or heard from since.
And the case has gone cold.
Every lead that we followed led to a dead end. There was nothing else that we can find to do to attempt to find her.
That has to be frustrating.
It's extremely frustrating. We like to solve cases here in Sumner County.
In Sumner County, My Owens, News 2.
Now, Sumner County detectives believe someone knows something about this disappearance, and they hope that someone will come forward. If you know anything, call the sheriff's office at 615-452-2616. Any information could help.
So there's one case that I found. Just vanished into thin air. There's no leads. Does this sound familiar? Guys, in my opinion, does this sound familiar? I see some in the bushes besides Busy Mama. Come on in and say hello. I'm going to play another video. There's 3 different cases that I found. Okay, I'm going to pull this one up, guys. Hang on just a second. Takes me a little while. Okay, I want you to read this. I'm going to read this to you guys. And I cannot see. It says, hang on just a second, guys. I'm sorry. It says, Sumner County, Tennessee. This is November 22nd, 2023. Anthony Driver's family has a lot to say about him as a loving son, devoted brother. However, his death remains a mystery. 5 years later, and the Sumner County Sheriff's Office is working around the clock to try and figure out who killed him. He was reported missing in September of 2018, said Deputy Sheriff. Hang on just a second, guys. I've got to pause this just a second. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Let's pull this up. Going back to read. However, his death remains a mystery after 5 years later, and the Sumner County Sheriff's Office is working around the clock to try and figure out who killed him. He was reported missing September of 2018, said Chief Deputy Eric Craddock of the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. It is a mystery that has had Sumner County detectives stumped for years. His mother was a former police officer, and for her to make that call and say, hey, something is wrong here, she knows that business. She knows how we operate every day, and she obviously indicated that something was wrong, Craddock explained. Anthony Martin Driver was 36 years old when he went missing. Driver was living in Westmoreland when he was reported missing by his mother. While many can account for his life, it's his D that has left many, including law enforcement, puzzled. I can only imagine if that was my child was missing, and making a D notification is never easy, and that only compounded with the difficulty of it being someone you know and you work with, said Craddock. While the missing persons report came from Macon County, Sumner County caught wind of it a month later when a body was found. We did an autopsy and confirmed that it was Anthony Driver. The autopsy confirmed that it was foul play, and it was definitely a homicide. And so we've been working the case ever since then, Craddock revealed. The autopsy report indicated that he died from a pew-pew wound. Driver's body was found in October of 2018. Those leading the case are hoping new technology will help develop more leads and crack the case. There was evidence obtained initially. Technology moves every day, right? So there are just some difficulties in getting that technology pinned down and making that evidence result in a successful prosecution, said Craddock. Anyone who has any information regarding Driver's disappearance, death, or circumstances surrounding his death is asked to call Sumner County's office at 615-452-21 or 2616. I'm going to play this video for you guys.
The missing persons report came from Macon County. Months later, Sumner County would catch wind of it when a tip led law enforcement to a body.
I can only imagine
Hey,
that was my child
Leslie.
that was missing. It's making a death notification is never easy. And it's only compounded the difficulty having to tell somebody that you know and you worked with. We did an autopsy and confirmed that it was Anthony Driver. The autopsy confirmed there was foul play and it was definitely a homicide. And so we've been working the case ever since.
Tonight, the Sheriff's Department revealing to News 2 his official cause of death.
Autopsy report indicated that he died from a gunshot wound.
Since 2018, technology in the police field has changed. Now they're hoping they can collect more evidence.
There was evidence obtained initially. Technology moves every day, right? So there's just some difficulty in getting that technology pinned down and
Hey,
making
Town
that
Chat.
evidence result in a successful
Thank you for
prosecution.
hitting the like button.
Maya Owens, News 2.
Sumner County detectives believe someone knows something about this murder, and they hope someone will come forward. If you know anything, contact the sheriff's office at 615-452-2616.
So, guys, I'm going to, hang on, let me pause this. I am going to play one more. This is just three that I found from a Google search. 3 out of how many cold cases in Sumner County? Hello, Hope Floats. How are you? Come on in, come on in. I'm going to play one more for you guys, and then we're going to have a discussion. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Here's another. Okay. It's crazy to me, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is the Tennessean. And I'm going to scroll down. Let me make sure you guys can see this. I want to make sure y'all can see this. And this may be trigger warning for some. Do not move to Sumner County. Yeah, heard that, Hope. I think the residents need to speak up a little bit. The Tennessean, this is March 30th, 2025. This is recent. Okay. Lydia Gutierrez family still hopes for justice in 2010 Kaying of Gallatin mother. So this is 2010 and they're updating. How many years is that? That's 15 years. Waiting for justice. This story is one of 11 Middle Tennessee cold cases profiled by the Tennessean. There are hundreds across the region. Their families waiting for justice that may never come. Find more cases featured here. And I may pronounce her name wrong. I'm sorry. Lydia Naomi Gutierrez death remains unsolved. Her family still hopes for justice, with the family members creating a Facebook page to draw attention to her case. An 8-year-old boy returned home from school on August 12, 2010 to find his mother covered in blood with multiple stab wounds to her neck and plastic bag over her head. Could you imagine what that 8-year-old has been going through ever since? His 2 brothers, an infant and a 2-year-old, were inside the Gallatin home when Lydia Naomi Gutierrez, 27, was killed. The boy ran to a neighbor for help and the police were called. Investigators quickly arrested Hendersonville boat repairman Joshua Singletary, charged him with first-degree murder in connection with the single mom's death, but the charge wouldn't stick. It was dismissed in October 2010 due to insufficient evidence. District Attorney Ray Whitley said in 2014 there was no physical evidence connecting Singletary to the scene. Police reports detail what led up to Singletary's arrest, noting that he was treated for cuts on his hand and leg at Hendersonville Medical Center soon after Gutierrez's death. He gave a false name at the emergency room, claimed he didn't know Gutierrez, though investigators later learned they were involved in a S relationship and admitted to being in Gallatin on the day she died. Reports show. Okay, so no other suspects have been named. Gutierrez family continues to advocate for justice. A Facebook page, RIP Lydia Naomi Gutierrez, was created in her honor. It's been 10 years and my family is still suffering. To whomever aimed my sister, you took more than one life that day. Karma will remember your name even if nobody else knows it. Reads a post from the page. So, this is 3 cases. 3 cases, guys, out of Sumner County that you can pull up. There's pages upon pages. It says hundreds. What is going on? What is going on? Are they not calling in TBI? Are they not calling in FBI? I do not comprehend. I don't think half of us can comprehend what is going on. It just makes common sense. Hey, we got too much of an overload that we can handle, and we got a lot of crime going on here. We need help, So I'm not sure, but I wanted to come on, speak on these victims and their families' behalfs. And also, we're going to do more research diving in. I've got so much that I just can't pull up that I really want to pull up, and I may open up about it later. But y'all, it gets crazier and crazier every day the more research you do. So I just wanted to come on for a short live. Wish I could stay on here with you guys for, an hour or so, but that's not possible usually with my schedule. Hello, Panda Bear's mom. Come on in. Leslie, I believe more than anything they do, in my opinion. Really, really, yeah. There's so much connections and crazy crap that I've seen from that county that I'm telling you right now, I would not live there. I would not have my children there or my family there if you paid me, to be honest. I wish more. What it's actually going to take is the community to come together as one and to work together and get things done, in my opinion. People from out of state, people from other counties, I don't believe we can make a difference, but it's going to take the locals to do something about it, in my opinion. But yes, guys, I thank you for coming in. Please, hello, Memo. I'm so sorry. I'm about to end it. Good to see you. Retha Bell, hello. Y'all are coming in. I want your opinions too. Just keep typing in the chat. I'd like to see your opinions. I see hope floats. In my opinion, I do not trust Whitley either. Ann Reynolds, hello. And I seen in North Carolina they got more floods, honey. How's it going up there? I know you've had a rough week from what I've heard. I hope everything's going okay and you didn't get any flooding. Okay, Memo, thank you for rewinding. I'm sorry. I have to jump on here and jump off, it seems like, and I want to spend time with you guys, but I do chat in other lives with you guys, and I enjoy it. I enjoy having friends and being friends with y'all, and I enjoy your support, and I appreciate it so, so much. I am at 220 subs right now because I'm such a small channel. Tell your friends and family to sub up to me, because once I get to 500, then I get to go on another level, whatever that means. I don't even know about YouTube a lot, but once I get 500 subs, I'm going to do a drawing for a gift card or a basket or something like that to my subs, and I'll send that out to the winner. We will do a live where I do the little spinning thing so that you guys can have a chance to win a gift for supporting me. Like that song, You Got a Friend in Me. Down chat. Yeah, you got a friend in me. I like that. And no flooding here, but I'm not going to be on here for about a month or so. Oh, and we will miss you. We will miss you so much, hon. We'll be praying for you too, okay? I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you coming on. Please, if anyone sees Devlin Tate, please let me know. In my opinion, I think he was headed to his bio mom's in Yuma, Arizona, but never made it. Panda Bear, I will look up that case. I promised you that I would, and I know you have. Is he family? He's family to you guys? I think so. I will look up that case and I'll get his name out there also. I've got another case that I'm doing of the man that's on death row that his family and himself say that he is innocent. And I'm really trying to push that. I'm trying to advocate for Sebastian. You're the advocate. Okay. I will look into his case also. I will study that. Thank you so much, Panda. Town chat, Ann Reynolds, good to see you. And yes, dear, we'll keep you in our prayers. We know you have a lot going on. If you need us, we're here. Always hugs. Yes. Yes, ma'am. We are here, Ann. Here to talk, honey. Well, you have a good day, guys. I enjoyed this time with you, and thank you so, so much. Love you, and God bless.